Why, hello.
Really?
Yes, that's how I'm
That's
starting
how we're
it.
doing it? Alright, yeah.
It's been about 2 years, so welcome back to the
welcome
PHOMCast.
Welcome back to the official PHOMCast. My name is Spencer Roth.
My name is Hugh. I will not be disclosing my last name.
Really?
Fine, it's...
You have the most generic fucking last name in the fucking world.
Alright, it's Jones. Fuck you, alright? Jeez. I was gonna fucking do some confidentiality shit, but no.
Wow, you're so fucking cool.
No, Spencer just calls me out. Alright, whatever.
But yeah, thanks for checking out the PHOMCast after about,
2 years.
About 2 years of us not recording, yeah.
We were about sophomores in college, now we're seniors in college.
Now we're big boys seniors.
We're on our way out.
Moved out of our diapers and into real toilet time.
We got those dummy dumpers now.
But yeah, no, it's been a minute since we've recorded. Honestly, you remember we actually tried to record an episode during the summer?
We did, but we never released it.
Yeah, so
You good?
oh, but yeah, no. So we actually tried to record an episode over Discord back in the summer between sophomore and junior year, but frankly, it fucking sucked.
It was terrible.
It sucked, and I don't know. Also, the recording kind of corrupted too. I don't.
It was. You used something on Discord called like Pablo or some shit like that.
It was the recording software.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
But it was so bad.
But yeah, regardless, there's kind of some conflicts in terms of scheduling, especially because I literally spent an entire semester in Japan. Yep. Which was fucking awesome. I'm gonna love talking about that later in the podcast. But yeah, between literally living across the fucking world for about 5 months and just struggling to make recording the podcast online necessarily work, it's been a minute. So yeah.
Yeah.
William, how have you spent this past year and a half or 2 years? What you been up to?
It's been alright. I don't know. I kind of just lived life. I had to deal with...
How was life pre-COVID? Let me ask that, because obviously in this this timeline there's a pre-COVID time and then there's like a post-COVID time, and I imagine those timelines are pretty fucking different.
Yeah. I don't know. Pre-COVID was alright. It was kind of fucking... School wasn't great. School kind of sucked because, you know, being in in-person classes sucks. But kind of post-COVID in-person classes, I kind of miss it. So, you know.
Post-COVID? You say that like we're over. We're still...
Well, no, we're not over COVID, obviously. But, like, in the aftermath of what has happened, I do miss classes because right now we're on the fucking system where... Oh, we're going to go to classes, and then, hey, look, all of your classes are online, but you're paying the full tuition to be in in-person classes, which I'm not going to get into that bullshit right now, but anyways, how's it been for you?
I mean, like I said before, it's been a minute. Obviously, Japan was fucking amazing.
How was Japan?
I mean, long story short, Japan was probably like the best experience of my life. I've met so many really cool people, did a lot of really cool things. I mean, I know I told you about this before, but I went to Korea with, like, just my backpack for about 4 days, and it was such a fun experience, even though the first day fucking sucked, because I low-key almost died. That was fun.
So how'd you almost die?
Don't say like you don't know the fucking story already.
Okay, I know the story, but I want you to say it.
Like I said, it's been a minute since we've recorded this podcast, so he already knows most of my best Japan/Korea stories.
But tell the people.
Okay, I'd love to tell the story. So I lived about 20 minutes outside of Osaka for about 5 months while I was in Japan, right? And so for one weekend we had like a little like mini fall break where we didn't have classes on Friday or Monday, and me and some of my boys, we decided to check out Korea, right? And now, while most of us were decent at Japanese and like had been studying Japanese for a minute, no one knew any Korean whatsoever, right?
Yeah.
So I tried to learn as much Korean as I could in about 2 weeks, which surprisingly was a decent amount. Like, I actually learned the Korean alphabet and like about 30 words, which honestly that was more than I expected.
Yeah.
But again, it wasn't really too much.
I mean, it's more than I've learned of Spanish, and I've learned Spanish for 14 years, so...
You definitely speak Spanish.
Not really well. But anyways, continue.
So yeah, we eventually left for Korea Thursday, like immediately after our classes, and we got there around, like 5 o'clock that night. And so we stayed in a hostel in this district of Korea, or specifically Seoul, into Seoul, called, what was it called? Hongdae. It was like the cool, like, hipster university district, if you will. They had a lot of, like, nice, like, nightclubs and shit like that.
Yeah.
And so we get to our hostel, and obviously we're fucking starving. And the guy working there, basically fluent in English, he's like, "Hey, you guys are probably pretty hungry, obviously. There's a top 5 Korean barbecue restaurant literally right down the street. Best in Seoul. You gotta check it out." And so we're like, yeah, fuck it. Why not? Let's do it.
Yeah.
And so we get there, and no one speaks English. Whatsoever. They spoke a little bit of English, but, like, it was extremely limited, right? And so they come up to our table, and the waitress, she's like 30, 27, like late 20s, I'd say.
Yeah, okay.
And she points at all 3 of us, there's 3 of us on the trip, and she goes, "Beef and pork, 1, and then points to the next one, 1, and then 1, right? And I'm kind of just like, I'm the Korea guy because I know the alphabet all of a sudden, and so I'm just saying yes, nay in Korean, and she's like, okay, and I'm like, okay, and then she goes away, and then we kind of realize at this moment that there's gonna be a fucking language barrier, and we're gonna kind of have to work through it, and we'll see what happens, right?
All right.
So we get our appetizers, that's fine, and then we get the main food, the beef and the pork, right?
Yeah.
And we get a lot of different, like, tools to go along with it that I didn't really know to use. That I've never really done Korean barbecue before. The big one was a giant fucking pair of scissors, right? Like, like the actual, like, the blade of the scissors was probably like a foot fucking long.
Yeah.
So it scared the shit out of me. I don't like sharp shit, so I was kind of leaving that to the side. But what I didn't know at the time was that pair of scissors was used to cut all the fat off the beef, because a lot of the pieces are fat as fuck, right?
Yeah.
And so I was kind of like leaving that to the side, and so I was trying to eat the beef with the fat intact, right? And so eventually one of the pieces it's too fucking thick for me, frankly, and I'm like, okay, I probably can't chew this up. I should take it out, and I try to take it out, and I realize it's stuck in my fucking throat.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, okay, all right. I'm saying that because I remember the story, but I just... Yeah, for the sake of the story, yes.
Okay,
oh, yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Oh, wow.
But, yeah, so, the piece gets stuck in my throat, and I'm like, okay, this isn't that big of a deal. I can just get it out. And I'm trying to, like upchuck it to get it out of my throat. I'm kind of, going, and I'm trying to, like, get it out that way. That's not really working.
Yeah.
And so I start getting a little bit desperate. I'm starting to reach my hand into my mouth, and I'm trying to grab it out. At this point, my friends start realizing that something's up. They don't really know what. And then I actually get a piece out.
Okay.
But it was the piece that was easier to grab, and I actually ripped the piece in half. And the piece that was lodged in my throat is still in my throat, mind you.
So were you not able to breathe at this point?
No, not at all. Honestly, I was fucking...
So you were choking?
I was fucking choking in Korea. This is literally my first night in Korea. I'd probably been there for about 3 hours now.
Well, all right, let's be honest. I'm hoping there's a universal language that putting your hands around your neck means that you're choking, right?
I mean, thankfully I didn't have to find out that night. But, I mean, I was fucking close.
I hope that's a universal language. Though.
I don't know. I think my face becoming purple and going like...
That's a universal language. That's a universal language.
But it was starting to get to that point where, like, my face was changing colors because my friends literally told me my face was like... Thank you. You wanna come in? You wanna do that on mic? You wanna come in? Excuse me. One of my.
All right, we got a roommate coming into this podcast.
Wanna fucking come in here, you son of a bitch?
Oh, I guess he's
Wanna
not.
fucking come on here?
Well, I'm gonna monologue
Okay,
while
alright,
Spencer's
alright.
doing his own shit.
Alright.
I don't know what to monologue. All right, continue your story.
Fucking punk ass bitch. Casey, if you're listening to this, fuck you.
Fuck you.
But yeah, so I'm choking, and I finally dig deep and literally dig deep into my mouth and grab the piece, and I throw it on the plate of kimchi, which is like fermented cabbage. It's fucking awesome in Korean.
Sounds terrible.
It's fucking awesome. Dude, I still eat kimchi to this day.
Okay, whatever.
Like,
This is beside the point.
I don't fucking care. Kimchi's good. You can get it at like most supermarkets, even in America.
All right.
It's healthy for you too.
All right. I get it.
Kimchi's good.
I get it.
Put it on the plate of kimchi, and I basically fucking collapsed on the table. And
You passed out?
I didn't pass out, but I kind of just fell on the table, was just like gasping for air. And I know for a fact, because my friends told me afterwards, that basically everybody in the restaurant was just staring at us.
Really?
Yeah.
So everyone was staring at you, but no one came to help.
I mean, I think everyone was staring like after I collapsed. They saw me collapse on the table. I don't think anyone's. I don't know how many people saw me like choking and putting my hand in my mouth. Maybe they saw this fucking American's weird. Americans, am I right? I don't know.
Fuck Americans.
No, yeah, people were staring when I was just like chilling on the table. I kind of just chilled there for like 5 minutes, and I stuck to the pork after that.
Okay.
Stuck to the pork. Yeah.
So you didn't eat the beef after that?
My guy almost fucking choked and died. Of course, fucking died.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Fucking use the scissors to cut them up into smaller pieces.
I didn't know that's what the scissors were for at the time. Like I didn't realize that until like months after when I went to a Korean barbecue restaurant in Japan and I actually understood the fucking language.
Could you imagine going to like a Ruth Chris steakhouse and just cutting the steak with some scissors?
Well, okay, well, no, the thing is...
That'd be funny as fuck.
The beef it's a lot thinner. It's like more like sliced. It looks more like roast beef.
Okay.
That they use for like Korean barbecue, right?
Got it.
So you don't really take like a fat fucking sirloin 12-ounce steak and cut it with fucking safety scissors. It's like slices.
Okay.
Yeah.
But why are the scissors so long then?
I don't fucking know. I mean, I know they're always long, but like, I just remember that bear was fucking. It was intimidating at first.
All right.
But yeah, no, Korea was really fun. Japan in general was really fun. I met a lot of really cool people. A lot of really international people. I lived like in an international dorm at the time, and so while the majority of the people were American, a lot of kids obviously were from Japan and all over the country and all over the world. Excuse me. It was cool. And now I can say I have like friends from like Argentina. Morocco.
Yeah.
A lot of Australian kids. Shout out to my fucking Australian friends. Y'all are sick. Yeah. Cool people.
Sounds cool. Shout out to Spencer's Australian friends.
There's one that still pisses me off to this day.
Fuck you, one Australian kid.
It was, okay, so, should I tell that story too? Or?
Alright, yeah, go for it.
Yeah, okay, so, a cool thing about what happened with me is I recently turned 21, right? And so I can drink in America.
Whoa.
Legally.
Yeah.
And I'm currently indulging in a lovely, is this Coors? I think this is Coors. Coors Light as we speak.
It should be a Coors. Yeah, it's a Coors.
However, I actually turned 20, which is the legal drinking age in Japan, right? So I actually kind of had two 21st birthdays.
Okay.
In a way. And so, on my 20th birthday in Japan, it was about a month into the actual trip itself, and I had like a good group of like close friends. Like I had my homies at that point.
Yeah.
But I feel like I didn't know a lot of people who would become like my other friends at the time, right? Like
okay.
And so I went drinking, obviously for my fucking 20th birthday, with a pretty large group of people. We went to like this kind of like Japanese pub kind of place.
Got it.
And we got this big ass fucking table, right? And there was about, I'd say, 15 of us. And so we're all playing drinking games, and someone decides to play fucking Uno with 15 of us. And I don't know if you know this or not, Uno does not fucking work with 15 people. The game just keeps fucking going. No one fucking finishes.
That sounds kind of fucking terrible.
No, it's fucking awful. And so, we were literally playing Uno for, oh god, it must have been like, at least an hour.
Jeez.
And at that point, I was just like, holy fucking shit, get me out of this. We're not even doing drinking games anymore. We're just playing fucking Uno.
Yeah.
A game I played when I was fucking 6. And I just wanted to literally do anything else. And I almost won. I almost fucking won. And this one... I'm not going to say her name. I'm not going to name drop her on the fucking podcast. But this one fucking Australian girl, and she fucking gives me... I don't know the rules of Uno. I apologize. But somehow she gave me 30 fucking cards. She swapped her hands. I had 2 fucking cards left. She had like 30.
Hold on, you can't swap hands in Uno.
No, you can. I don't know the rules, but we were playing with some kind of rule set where you swap hands and you get a certain card.
That's stupid.
Apparently it's a thing.
I've never heard of that in my life.
Apparently it's a thing somewhere. I didn't know of it at the time, but I'm not going to sit here and act like
that's stupid.
I'm a professional.
Not a fan.
I'm a professional Uno player necessarily.
Dislike.
But, I got 30 cards that night, and needless to say, after that night, I was not too fond of that girl, if I'm being totally honest.
All right. I mean, is there anything else she did to kind of piss you
No,
off?
that's it. That's literally it.
It was literally just that.
She just bummed me out on my birthday.
You know what? It was your... Oh, yeah.
It's my birthday.
Yeah, it's his birthday. All right, you know what?
It was my birthday,
I'm gonna say this. If you're listening, Australian girl, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Eat shit and die. Pussy.
Hell yeah.
Anyways, any other cool stories from Japan, or?
Oh, I got fucking plenty. You want me to keep going? You got anything you want to talk about? I mean, what were you during that time, my guy?
Honestly, during that time, it was just a lot of school. I don't know. Before COVID, the year was fine. It wasn't great. Honestly, yeah, there wasn't much going on. It was just a lot of school for me. It's kind of fucking boring.
Well, that was okay. To be fair, that was your first semester living in the house. I mean, when we first started recording this podcast, we were living in the fucking dorms, and
we were living in the dorms. Fucking
dorms. You got the house. You got the house now, and I don't know how you feel about it.
I like the house. One thing I miss about the dorms is the energy. That sounds kind of fucking. That sounds so fucking
like
cliche.
People?
Yeah, but not even I don't even think sophomore year we met a lot of people. It's just like, this sounds really cliche, but like there was a certain energy about the dorms and living on campus that I kind of miss. Whereas living in a house is kind of like the same, not the same people every day. But that sounds stupid. But like, it's just kind of like, I don't know, like, especially freshman year, like people would be like. You would literally walk into the bathroom and there'd be fucking 5 different songs playing as people were taking showers ready to go out on a Friday night. You don't hear that anymore, you know?
No, I get that.
And there was just some certain energy about it that this sounds so fucking cliche and I hate it.
No, I get that. I will say that I feel like that's probably like exemplified by the fact that we're living in a time when it isn't exactly too safe to go out, honestly.
Not a lot of people are going out.
I mean, for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do enjoy going out. So I don't enjoy... I'm not someone who likes going out every weekend, but I like going out once in a while, you know? Every other weekend...
Party guy Hugh.
Yeah. Yep, party guy Hugh. I'm fucking wearing a Hawaiian shirt right now and sunglasses, so you can call me party guy Hugh.
I still think it's actually crazy that I got out of Japan like right before COVID hit it.
Yeah, that was... I mean, good for you. That was the perfect time to go to Japan.
It was literally like... When COVID really kind of shit hit the fan in Japan was when they found a cruise ship in like the Tokyo harbor and they had like hundreds of cases of COVID on the fucking cruise ship. And I literally left. I flew out of Tokyo literally the week before that happened.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I was like literally my fucking hotel was like right on the harbor too.
So when did COVID actually start?
When did it start?
When did he eat the bat?
That isn't confirmed yet, is it? Like I don't think we've necessarily confirmed that that's what happened. Like obviously people are like theorizing that's what happened.
Okay. I thought that's what happened.
I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm an expert on COVID because I definitely am not.
Because it is currently October 20th, so I'm thinking almost about a year ago is when they ate the bat.
I'm pretty sure like the first time I personally heard of it was around October. maybe more like November, I'd say.
The first time I heard about it was fucking January, and it was kind of just like it was like a one kind of thing where someone in I live in Wisconsin and someone in UW, I don't fucking know, UW Oshkosh or something like that. One person.
UW Oshkosh? I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, there's a lot of UWs in Wisconsin, but
Is
someone.
it a city or?
Oshkosh is a city, yeah.
That's the university.
Yeah.
University of Wisconsin campus.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's University of Wisconsin Oshkosh.
Gotcha.
But anyways, so someone on that campus had it in January. Didn't hear, and then there was a COVID scare where we go to school at Miami University. They thought a couple students had it, but then they didn't. And that was in about February. Didn't hear anything about it pretty much from January and February onwards until shit hit the fan in March.
I still remember like that first day that we had classes off. Do you remember there was the guy with like the you're going to hell if you're gay.
Yeah. So on our campus there was some guy who said you're going to hell if you're. I have a picture of it on my phone, but it was basically.
That's awesome.
Yeah, there was a lot of fucking weird ones on there.
I think my favorite thing that I saw on the list was sports fanatics. Sports fanatics.
If you're a sports fan, you're going to hell.
You're going to hell if you like the Chicago Bears guys.
Here, damn. Well, it said on, only Jesus Christ can save you from sin and hell. Read the Bible for the details. I mean, yeah.
I know for a fact this shit happens all the time. Like all.
Here. This is what it was. Fake Christians, abortionists, Jesus mockers, fornicators, rebellious women, Muslims, disobedient children. One of them was sports nuts.
Sports. That's the phrase they use. Sports nuts.
Yeah, I'm personally someone who enjoys partaking in sports. So I was a little.
I'm genuinely curious. They got Jews on there?
I think they did.
As a Jewish man myself, I'm curious.
They had Hindus. They had Hindus on there. They had liberals.
Liberals, yeah, fuck liberals. Atheists.
Catholics were on there. I'm Catholic. Liars, adulterers. I don't see. Buddhists were on there. Okay, the best one. You want to know the best one on there?
Which one?
Good people.
Good. I saw that.
Good people are going to hell, people.
Fucking list. Yeah.
Good people are going to hell. Confirmed.
The worst part was I asked one of the guys about that. Why are good people going to hell? I think their argument was something along the lines of like, oh, if they're good because they're not being good for God, they're bad.
But what if you're being good for God?
They said like, oh, they're okay.
That's so stupid.
No. I literally asked these people, and they literally said, "Oh yeah, that one's kind of sus." Not gonna lie.
They said that.
They kind of. I think one of the guys admitted that like that was worded poorly.
Yeah, it is.
It was fucking stupid.
Money lovers. I mean, false teachers.
But no, I literally remember. I walked past that guy as I was going on my way to stats class, right, and I usually get the stats pretty early, so I'm like, fuck it, I'll check out this funny little protest for a little bit, and so I chilled there for a little bit, went to stats, stayed in stats for about 10 minutes, and then classes got canceled.
So, disobedient children. So children who don't listen to their parents are going to hell. It literally says warning, and then it says that group of people hell awaits. What else is on there? Liars, party animals.
Imagine they got a lot of those at Miami University.
Yeah, that's why they came to Miami University, baby.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah, baby.
Yeah, no, I mean, the one thing I still remember from that day really well was, did you go to Skips with us afterwards?
No, I did not.
Okay, well, I remember me and a couple friends, after classes got canceled and I got to leave my stats class after like 10 minutes, went to this little, what'd you call Skippers? Like a pub, bar?
It's kind of like a food. It's a food joint that's also it's not really a bar. I'd say the place above it is a bar, but not.
Okay, what would you call Skips then?
Skips is like a little food joint.
It's a food joint with alcohol.
It's a Chicago-based food joint with alcohol.
A Chicago-based food joint with alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we went to this Chicago-based food joint with alcohol.
Yep.
And I remember it's like everyone was celebrating because they're like, oh my god, classes are canceled. We're just going to party super fucking hard for the rest of the semester, man. And I was just like, I don't know what the fuck this is going to... I was like concerned almost because I didn't know what the fuck this is going to look like. Like, I didn't know what I was going to be doing like a week from then. And then like flash forward a week and I was being told I need to go home.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it was just... I just remember that time was really...
That sucked.
It was really uncertain just because I didn't know what I was going to be doing. Like, at one point, like, I thought I was going to be staying with the guys in my house last semester. We were going to be chilling the entire semester.
Yeah.
And I come to realize that they're all leaving and that I'm being told by the university themselves to go home and not come back until August. And I don't know. I just remember just really being uncertain during that time, if I remember anything in particular.
Okay. So we're introducing something new to our podcasts. It is something called paid advertisements. Woo!
Well, guys, this week we're sponsored by Leora Bernard, who paid me 35 cents to record this ad. Leora, she's standing to my right currently. She's a pretty cool gal. She studies a lot and is going to get a very good job. If you want to hire Leora Bernard, hit her up on LinkedIn, baby.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You want to hit up LinkedIn for...
you have LinkedIn? You use LinkedIn?
For job.
It's a great ad, except I don't have LinkedIn.
But once she gets a LinkedIn, hit her up for jobs and stuff.
And maybe she can pay you 35 cents too.
Incredible. So, after that...
It's crazy. We're back after you took 2 different pisses.
You know what?
Multiple pees.
Okay, but we also had a paid advertisement in that peried, so
Yeah. Well,
that's my excuse.
How's the piss, bud? How's the how'd it go?
It's pretty satisfying.
Pretty satisfying?
Hit the toilet. Didn't really hit anything else, so that's good.
You hit the toilet? What do you mean?
Well, I hit the water in the
You
toilet.
hit the okay. So
Yeah. I'm not going to hit the toilet seat. That's kind of disgusting.
A good clean shot.
I'm a considerate pisser. Let's just say that.
Consider a pisser. I don't know. I get that.
Yeah. So,
Good for you.
I hope you are too.
Good for I'm a little reckless at times.
Uh-oh, we got a reckless piss here.
I'm a loose cannon occasionally.
So, what is that? You hit the seat or you hit the ground around
I
the
swear to
toilet?
fucking God. You know what actually fucking sucks?
What?
You ever, and I still have no idea what fucking causes this shit, but you ever just, like, wake up, or, you just wake up and you see your piss, it just goes, like, sideways?
No.
You don't know, really?
Wait, what?
Maybe this is a bad thing for me. Someone please tell me I'm not alone in this, but, like, just occasionally sometimes, like, my piss does not go the way it should go sometimes. Like, occasionally it starts going, like, one way, and then it goes the way it should go.
Maybe?
It kind of, like, resets almost.
I'm trying to think of an occasion where that happened, and, like, maybe that happened, like, sometimes, but, like, not a lot, no.
Maybe I have, like, some kind of UTI, some urinary tract infection, and I'll have to speak to my doctor about that. Looking forward to having...
I hope you do.
Looking forward to having that discussion with...
It's not a common occurrence, though. Is this something that happens to you a lot?
No, this isn't something that happens a lot, but it happens enough that I notice it.
Okay.
It's something that I'm like, oh, God fucking damn it, this shit again, really?
I mean, yeah, okay, alright. That's happened to me before.
Yeah, it's not like I wake up and every single time I use the bathroom, my fucking piss flies up on the wall. It's not like that.
Could you imagine every time you fucking wake up?
I start fucking peeing sideways then.
Your piss goes at a 90-degree angle.
I start fucking peeing sideways then. Simple.
Not even like
You gotta make adjustments in that.
Not even a 30-degree angle, just a fucking 90-degree angle. You're pissing. You gotta piss sideways just because, like...
You got that right angle. Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
That'd be fucking terrible.
Saw Borat yesterday.
How was that?
It's fucking awesome. I never saw Borat before because I remember. So my family wanted to show me Bruno when I was a kid, and when I was like,
what's Bruno about?
I I don't know, because I watched about the first 15 minutes of Bruno when I was like 7.
Yeah.
And there was a sex scene, and my parents were like, you know what, Spencer, we're gonna watch something else. We're gonna watch.
That's fair.
We're gonna watch Ratatouille, or some fucking Pixar movie like
Seen
that.
Ratatouille too many times, but continue.
I actually have not seen Ratatouille anymore. I think I've seen it like once or twice. Honestly, one thing I will say, I feel like a lot of kids growing up, they saw like the same like Pixar or like Disney movies like over and over and over again.
Yeah.
I never really did that. Like I never really had like that one like Disney or Pixar movie that I watched all the fucking time.
Well, okay, all right. I got 3 younger siblings, so basically, growing up, one of the only channels that was ever on was Disney Channel because it was good enough for all of my siblings to watch, whereas I was more of a Nickelodeon kid.
More of a hardcore, edgy Nickelodeon guy.
Or Cartoon Network, yeah.
Oh my god, Cartoon Network, man, really?
Yeah, I was edgy like that.
That was edgy as hell.
But anyways,
Kids Next Door.
I digress. So, I watched a lot of Disney Channel as a kid, and a lot of the Disney Channel movies that played on a Saturday morning or a Friday night or whenever Disney Channel movies played was a lot of like Ratatouille or like, I don't know, Lemonade Mouth, which I'm going to talk about Lemonade Mouth. Lemonade Mouth is a good movie, and I don't give a shit what anyone else says about it. That's a damn good movie, and you can fucking come here to fucking Ohio and fight my ass about that damn movie.
I know you have really strong opinions about Lemonade Mouth, but I still don't think I've ever like watched that movie through.
It's a damn good movie, and you should watch it through.
I genuinely don't understand why you have like such strong opinions.
I love that movie.
On Lemonade Mouth. Like,
love that movie.
No, I respect it.
It's got some damn good music in it. It's a good movie. But anyways, continuing. So I saw a lot of Ratatouille. And you know what it did? It kind of ruined Ratatouille for me.
I don't remember much of Ratatouille. I remember like the very end of the movie was about like the ugly dude, and he was like a food raider, and he was like, oh man, I'm mean and I'm evil and I hate all food. And the Ratatouille reminded him like of his mom, and that was how the movie ended. Spoilers for Ratatouille. I apologize if you haven't seen Ratatouille in 2020.
If you haven't seen Ratatouille, get with the program. Let's be real here for a second.
Spoiler alert on that.
Yeah, there's no spoiler alert on Ratatouille. It's been, what, 12 years now?
It's been something like that.
Yeah, you should have seen it by now.
But yeah, no, it's been a minute since I've seen Ratatouille. I didn't really grow up watching that many of like the Pixar movies. Like I watched Monsters Inc. was if I had a big one, it was probably Monsters Inc.
Okay.
I liked Monsters Inc. a lot, but like I wasn't like watching Monsters Inc. every single week, every single day of said week, and just like talking only about Monsters Inc. Like I watch it occasionally. But
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like there was like so many kids growing up that they had that kind of movie that they watched all the time, and I don't get that. I really don't.
I have a lot of those movies, especially Disney movies, because, like I said, only movies I saw were Disney movies.
Nice.
Anyways, so do you know what the first movie you ever saw was?
I don't fucking know.
All right.
I have no fucking clue.
You know what the first movie I ever saw was?
What is it? What's up?
Can you guess, or are you just gonna fucking...
Lemonade Mouth? I don't fucking know.
No, fuck you. That came out in like 2012.
I have no idea.
I wasn't 12 when I saw my first movie. It was the Jimmy Neutron movie. And you know...
That was your first movie?
That was my first... That came out in like 2001.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna fact check you on that.
Fact check me on that.
Going, but I'm gonna fact check you on that.
The Jimmy Neutron movie was the first movie I ever saw, according to my parents. I don't remember it. But I remember past that...
2001. Yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah. I'm always right. Anyways, so I remember...
It's on Netflix.
Is it?
It's on Netflix.
I gotta fucking watch that movie, because one thing I remember about that movie was... I think some aliens stole like all the parents, so it was like kids living in this world, right?
Wait, did Mars Needs Mom just steal the plot from
It literally, yeah,
was that what happened?
Pretty much what happened. I remember there was a Mars Need Mom the game I played on iOS for a while, but anyways, I digress. So, oh my god. So I remember Jimmy was like, the parents were gone, and so Cindy, like Jimmy's rival, was like, this is fucking sick. Like, parents are gone. We can fucking party it up with root beer or some shit. Because it was a kid's movie, right?
This is literally just the plot of Mars Needs Mars.
Yeah, and so then Jimmy was like, we need our parents, we can't live in a kid society. It's gonna go to chaos. And so
Does Jimmy invade the planet with the aliens?
no, Jimmy builds. He does.
He sneaks in.
But
It's fucking
the scene-
Mars Needs Moms.
The scene I remember was Jimmy built a bunch of fucking rocket ships out of like roller coasters and shit. But then they started playing Kids in America, and I fucking rocked out to that song. I rocked out to that song.
Was that the amusement park?
Yeah, it was.
Yes. Okay. I don't remember the movie like very well at all, but like that triggered some memory that's like
they
deep
did it out of
inside
like a
my head.
Ferris wheel and like those fucking rocket ships that go up and down.
No. I totally remember.
Yeah, and then it goes, "We're the kids in America, whoa!" And then like they're flying into space, and I'm like, "Fuck yeah, let's go, Jimmy."
That is a memory I didn't even realize I had, honestly.
Yeah, that was my first movie.
That's crazy though. I literally Mars Needs Moms, and maybe Mars Needs Moms was a fucking book beforehand, but I swear to God, that's literally the same fucking plot.
Mars Needs Moms. That was the first movie I ever saw on Netflix.
Really?
Yeah, it was Mars Needs Moms. I was like, my mom got Netflix, and so I was like, fuck yeah, we got Netflix. Let's fucking go. I can see any movie I want. I'm gonna watch fucking Mars Needs Moms.
Did you ever have Netflix when it was like a mail-in service? Or
No,
did you
I
only
didn't have that.
Streaming service? Yeah.
We went to Blockbuster at that point.
My family was a big Blockbuster family too. It's a hard word to say. Blockbuster.
I said that 5 times fast. I dare you. Blockbuster. Pretty fucking easy, but whatever.
I mean, okay. The first time saying Blockbuster though,
It's a little tough.
it's a little rough. But yeah, no, I was a big Blockbuster kid. I feel like most kids growing up with like our age had some kind of interaction with Blockbuster.
Blockbuster was sick. I got Indiana Jones 4 from Blockbuster. Granted, it was a terrible fucking movie, but I loved 1 through 3, so I just kind of said, fuck it. Got it from there. Said, I was 12 at the time, so I was like, this is a fucking damn good movie. Why? And then, like, kind of looking back on it, it was a terrible movie. But that's my memory of Blockbuster.
I just liked renting shitty games. Like, I had my GameCube when I was that age, and like, I mean, I still am like a hardcore Nintendo. What's up?
That's where I got my first Smash game.
You got Melee there? Or Brawl?
Brawl.
You got
It was Brawl. I got Brawl at
Really?
Blockbuster.
Okay. There was Blockbuster on still like in like 2008?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. All right.
Blockbuster went down in like 2014 or some shit like that.
I stopped using Blockbuster way before that, though. Like
I did too.
I'm pretty sure I stopped using Blockbuster by the time I got to middle school.
The Blockbuster in my town went down 6th grade, which is about... How old was I in 6th grade? Probably... How old were we? Were probably like...
6th grade?
Yeah, 12?
12, 11, something like that.
Yeah, that's kind of when the Blockbuster in my town went out of business.
Same. Yeah, I remember that period so well because not only did the Blockbuster go out of business, but the Dairy Queen across the street from the Blockbuster also went out of business.
That's when the 7-Eleven right next to the Blockbuster went out of business for me.
all these companies are going out of business, man. Like that fucking period between elementary school and middle school is a fucking sucks because you lost a lot of shit.
Yeah, it was not great, and
I was
nothing
nostalgic,
replaced.
Honestly, shit.
Nothing replaced the Blockbuster. It just kind of was an empty space for however long I lived in that area.
For a while, for us, it was so the Blockbuster was in like a little shopping complex, right? And
Yeah.
so although the Blockbuster went out of business, there were still like salon parlors and like office buildings inside of the building itself.
Okay.
And those didn't go out of business for a while, but eventually, like sometime while I was in high school, they decided to tear down that building. No. They tore down the building a long time ago.
Okay.
But then they just kind of left it just chilling there, right? And it took about like 5 years, and they finally put like a Starbucks and a Chipotle in there.
Of course, they put a fucking Starbucks.
And they put a what do they call it? Like those Brazilian restaurants where you flip like the little little button. You know what I'm talking about?
I do not. I'm gonna be honest. I do
totally
not.
blanking on what you call these restaurants, but like they give you like this little card and it has a red side and a green side, right? And if you flip it to the green side, there's guys coming around with like various like meat, seafood, whatever, and they're like, "Oh, you want this piece of sirloin steak? Here you go." And like they keep coming around until you flip it to your red side, right? And so you flip it to your red side, you're eating, and you don't want to get new stuff, right?
Yeah.
But if you're full or you're done eating your food, you want more shit, just flip it back over. It's
and they keep getting you food?
It's kind of like a buffet that comes to you. It's really cool.
But, like, do you get to choose your food, or is it more like they choose the food for you?
I mean, so the way this place works is they have a little, like, they call it a salad bar. There's a lot of good shit over there. There's like soup. There's, like shrimp dishes, salad, obviously. And usually a lot of side dishes, cheese, meats, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So you can get stuff from there, and then there will be around somewhere between, like, 20 and 30 different, like, meats or, like, more, like, savory foods. They come around with, like, a skewer. So, like, it'd be stuff like steak, lamb, like, fried cheese sometimes.
Okay.
Usually the more, like, main course stuff came around with. And it was cool because you can kind of get, like, a little bit of everything.
All right. That sounds good.
It's cool. It's expensive as fuck, though.
How much was it?
$40, something like that.
Jesus.
Yeah. Well, the thing
that sounds so fucking expensive.
Well, it's an all-you-can-eat buffet essentially.
Yeah, but I fucking go to fucking some Chinese buffet, pay $15 and eat my stomach's worth.
You're not getting filet mignon at a Chinese buffet, though.
Yeah, I'm not looking for filet mignon at a fucking all-you-can-eat buffet.
All right, fair enough. All right, then just don't go visit your. Okay, I figured what they're called.
My local Brazilian place, I won't because there is none.
Churrascaria.
Yeah, I won't because there is none.
Fair enough.
There's a lot of fucking Asian buffets, but not a lot of fucking Brazilian buffets.
There's a fucking Asian buffet that I went to a couple times in Cleveland. They just serve pizza and chicken nuggets sometimes.
Pizza and chicken nuggets?
Well, okay, they have. Like,
that's awesome.
They have like traditional like Chinese food, right? You got your General Tso's traditional Chinese food.
Yeah.
Traditional American Chinese food. You got your
Okay.
General Tso's chicken, orange chicken. You got all that shit. But they also had like a little corner for like American food, and it was like chicken nuggets, French fries, pizza, and I don't know.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. This is a hot take. There's a traditional Chinese place in Oxford, Ohio. That's where we go to school. Miami University. Called Number 5.
You're calling Number 5 bad? Is that what you're doing?
No, I'm not going to call Number 5 bad.
What are you doing, man?
I get the American dishes at Number 5, which includes sesame chicken. That's my favorite thing from Number 5 is the American dish.
Okay, so let me clarify real quick for the audience. Number 5 is a Chinese restaurant, but it's like authentic Chinese food, right?
It offers American dishes, though.
It's not like that orange chicken shit. It's not that General Tso's chicken. It's like Chinese menu. They have like pig ears. The pig ears are good as hell. I probably
never tried them. Probably won't try them.
They're really good. Pig ears. There's like.
Not for me.
You can get like lamb intestines. It sounds gross, but like trust me, this place is great.
Sounds gross as hell. Won't do it.
And so, in addition to all of the traditional Chinese items you can get, you can also get what they call American dishes, and that's where you'll find your orange chickens, your General Tso's chicken,
and your sesame chicken. Yep, that's what I get. And you know what? It's good as hell. They do it fucking right.
I mean. I imagine it's good, but like I don't know, man. I feel like if you have like a restaurant as cool as that, I feel like you should at least try.
I know don't get me wrong. I've tried the gumbao chicken, which is like the authentic. It's
like the go-to item there.
Yeah, it's the authentic Chinese item. But I've tried it, and I enjoy the hell out of gumbao chicken. But I enjoy the sesame chicken more, and maybe it's just because I'm from the United States and. My palate is accustomed to extremely sweet foods.
You fucking American scum.
Fuck you fucking one semester in Japan looking ass.
Dude, I'm so international now.
Fuck you, eat shit, pussy. But anyways, maybe it's because I'm accustomed to American foods that are specifically sweet, but I love that shit. I love it. And I feel bad going and ordering it because it's authentic, but you know what? Fuck it, I don't care anymore.
That's fair. By the way, shout out number 5.
Number 5, sick place.
Number 5 is good as hell.
It's so good. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. If you get the authentic Chinese food, good as hell. I know it sounds scary as hell, but it's so fucking good. If you get the American food, still fucking good. Like I said, that's what I get. But he's laughing at me because
I'm not laughing.
I don't try a lot of it. I've tried 2 different things there, but it's so fucking good. So just fucking get it. Shout out.
It's good food. It's good food.
It's good food.
I gotta say, Oxford. It's a wee little town, and I feel like the food options are a little limited, but number 5 is definitely one of the better restaurants we got around.
I'm gonna be honest. Oxford, Ohio, where I go, like Miami University, has more cultural specific restaurants than the town I lived in Wisconsin.
Well, I mean, are you talking about like your suburban town in Wisconsin, or like
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense, honestly. I mean, no offense. I mean, Miami's a pretty international place. It's a fucking college, for Pete's sake. So
It's not super international though.
Miami?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, but I imagine that, like, compared to other colleges, sure, but like, I mean, any college is inevitably going to be more international. I feel like
That's fair.
Yeah. Then I mean, buttfuck nowhere, Wisconsin.
Hey, fuck you! It's a suburb of Milwaukee.
I don't know.
Go Bucks.
Where I'm from in suburban Cleveland, we live about like 20 minutes away from downtown.
I live about 15-20 minutes away from Milwaukee.
Oh, for real? Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a pretty decent variety of food options in like my town. But yeah, regardless, it looks like we're getting pretty close to the point where we're gonna call it. So I think Mr. Jones and I, the man who didn't want his last name to be known.
Well, yeah, I guess my last name is known now.
Yeah. We're gonna call it. If you made it this far in the podcast, thank you very much.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. Obviously.
We really do.
And you have anything else you want to say? Or?
Well, I just want to say thank you for listening. Yeah, and we're
be on the lookout for more episodes. We're gonna try to get back into a rhythm now that I'm not going to Japan anytime soon.
We're gonna be a little more consistent from now on.
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah,
we'll see what happens. But regardless, thanks for checking out the episode.
Yeah,
and peace out, gamers.
Peace out, fucking nerds. Eat shit, pussies, and have fun being sick because you listen to the PHOMCast. Good night.
You just called them pussies and then... Okay, just fucking cut it.
All right, good night.